Hey guys, today we're playing with the yoga wheel and standing on the yoga wheel. So grab your yoga wheel and find some space by the wall. And we'll start this thing out real gentle with one hand on the wall. And as you put your hand on the wall, know that the wall is not gonna hold you up. The idea is that you press down into the yoga wheel and then shift your weight forward, come onto the ball of the left foot, and then come back down. Shift the weight forward, come onto the ball of the foot, and then come back down. So before you try to stand on this thing, you might want to feel what it's like just to shift your weight forward. All right, so here's the big one. We shift the weight forward, come onto the ball of the foot, walk the hand along the wall, drive down, and stand up, okay? And then slowly come back down. Oddly for me, it's harder to do it using the wall. And then we'll do the same thing on the other side. So as far as your strong hand, like if you're right-handed, you want your strong hand on the wall so that you can, maneuver. And then we'll do 3 rocks. The first one, you just shift your weight forward, come onto the ball of the foot, and then take it back. Then shift the weight forward, come onto the ball of the foot, and then take it back. This one, we drive down through the heel, shift the weight forward, press into the wheel, and rise to stand, okay? So first just feel what it's like to stand on the wheel versus trying to take your hand off of the wall, okay? All right, we'll go back to the other leg. So right side again, give yourself a little extra space. So step the left foot back. This way you can actually lean forward, drive down through the wheel, and stand up. I like to do this guy as my balance. You get to choose. And then you check in with your body. What does it feel like to lift the thigh parallel to the floor? Or maybe you need to keep it down, okay? So if you can keep the thigh parallel to the floor, lengthen through the crown of the head, knit the ribs in, okay? And then slowly take it back. Switch sides. Give yourself some space. So if you just try to stand on the yoga wheel this close, with your feet this close, things could get interesting. You can definitely slip backwards and fall backwards. So let's not pretend like this is not dangerous. It could be, right? So give yourself some space, hand on the wall, shift your weight forward, come onto the ball of the foot, slide the hand forward, drive down to stand up. And then as you're up, you check in to see if you can bring your thigh parallel to the floor or not, okay? And then we slowly take it down. My suggestion is to work with standing on the wheel like this, practicing it probably for about 21 days, something like that, 3 weeks. And then as you continue to feel more steady on there, then take the hand away from the wall. Because sometimes if you try to take the hand away from the wall before your ankle has an understanding of what it needs to be doing and that your legs feel strong enough and sturdy enough, that's when we start to fall. You can also stand on the wheel in a way that flips the wheel to the side, and that hurts really, really bad because the yoga wheel will slam against the ankle, right? So the yoga wheel journey is a lot about patience as you move through this, okay? I'll show you one more option to play with, and then I'll let you have at it. So take the left foot onto the wheel, and then shift the weight forward. Pause, draw the belly towards the spine, lengthen, shift your weight forward, keep your weight forward as you rise to stand. So on this round, I played with shifting the weight forward quite a bit. That might feel better and more supportive for you, okay? And then plug the hip back into the socket, lift the thigh parallel to the floor, okay? All right, and then we'll see what that looks like on the other side. So maybe you're like, I was already doing that. Great. Otherwise, really focus on the lean forward so that you can drive down through the foot on the wheel. So we lean forward, lean, 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 keep the lean. I like to take a hand out in front, keep leaning forward, then come up to stand. Plug the hip into the socket and then bring the thigh parallel to the floor. Cool. Slowly step down and then rest. So those are some simple tricks to play with in terms of standing on the yoga wheel. I think of breath, bandha, and drishti. Where you're looking matters. Looking around the room trying to get on the yoga wheel is silly, right? So drishti matters. Staying connected to your breath, and bandha up. Draw the belly towards the spine so that you stay connected to your center and your core, and you feel strong and sturdy. Thanks for watching, and for more of this, like, comment, and subscribe.